hello to yes on what you're looking for.
Sean is a master. He teaches. It's not just about sharing the formula with you. It's about making sure that we learn.
I went from $100,000 in debt from law school to having no money and starting my own law firm on my credit card to selling it 4 years later.
Sean and I, we co-created massive victories in 2 unwinnable jury trials, which are recognized nationally now as top 100 jury verdicts.
To be even on the same track with you, who I respect and admire and love with all my heart.
Never again submit. You're not better and you're not less than any human on earth.
When you shared with us about the unblinded process and the mastery sales training, I just went, wow.
Sean will gain proximity to the most influential and powerful people. He will find out how he can grow their business, how he can help them personally. But the third thing that he does is the most important. Sean serves without an expectation of getting anything in return.
You have very, very high-performing colleagues.
22 years ago, you transformed my life as you did all these people's lives over the course of time. And I couldn't be more grateful. Let's hear from Tony Robbins.
I don't see him as a lawyer, and I don't see him as a blind person. Someone who has subjugated his ego, who has taught me what serving really looks like.
You have this incredible ability to just have unconditional love for everyone, and that is just an incredible gift.
The moment you have been waiting for.
The American Blind Association is the first new face and voice of that association since Helen Keller.
Formula for formulas, which is exactly what I've learned from Sean. It's a language-based predictable model. We will have over 300 new sales meetings this month.
This superpower in the world that is attainable for you is the ability to influence people. If you believe that, say yes. If you believe that, say yes. Do you think that worked?
I do think that works. Ryan, Sean, and every one of my co-hosts will be here any moment. He'll be blazing in. But welcome everyone to the Heart of Influence. And we'll kick this off with some introductions. So first, from San Antonio, Texas, fractional marketing executive strategist helping small businesses unlock clarity, drive sustainable growth, expert in aligning vision, brand, and messaging to elevate vision, impact, and revenue. Passionate about guiding founders and organizations from foundational tactics to long-term strategic excellence. Let's welcome to the show, Michelle Daugherty. So Michelle, we kicked this show off with a fun fact. This could be a headline. This is a headline fun fact, but could be something that you're proud of, something cool you've done, something that Michelle would make us go, Michelle, no way. So Michelle, what is your headline fun fact?
So for me, I would say that I have a really great ability to be able to dive deep into the weeds, be very analytical, while at the same time being able to split my brain and go completely creative at the same time, which bodes well for my business and working with all of the businesses I work with and making sure that their marketing works for them and is gonna keep growing their business.
Beautiful job. Headline is Michelle has a split brain. That is a super fun fact. Creative and analytical. That is awesome, Michelle. Michelle, are you ready to have some fun?
Yeah. Yes, I am.
Let's do it.
Michelle to the Heart of Influence, Bella Rita. Who is following up Michelle on Ryan's Heart of Influence?
Following up Michelle and Sean, I will be able to hear you so much better when your camera is open. Because I'm visual, so I always tell Sean I can hear him better when I can see him. So we don't have visual yet, but following up Michelle.
Wait, is that visual right now? My camera's
no visual. We can't see your moneymaker.
Visual now?
Nope.
This is team. Let's go. So
let's go. Yep. So let's go from Salt Lake City, Utah. Attorney focused on estate planning for nonprofit governance, complex family and philanthropic matters, bridges donors and charities, aligning intent, compliance, and sustainable structures for lasting impact, guides families and organizations through strategy, tax consideration, and mission-aligned execution. I heard you're talking MMR in the green room, so welcome Brent Andrewson to the Heart of Influence. And Brent, thank you for being here. And Brent, what is your headline fun fact?
Fun fact. One of my nicknames at the office has been Pollyanna. And for those who are older than 50, you'll remember that Disney film with Haley Mills. I tend to try to make the best of even some dire circumstances. And I think that helps me with both the family office clients, the high net worth families we work with, as well as the charitable organizations, because not everything is good, but there's often a way to solve whatever problems they have.
Brent, you are a problem solver. That is what I'm hearing. And at least, do you have one brain or you have a split brain too?
They haven't dissected it yet, but someday it'll probably be split.
Someday it'll someday it'll be gone or split. That is super fun. Ryan, let's not be telling people that you invite people to the Heart of Influence and we split brains. I don't think that's good for our HUI, but we'll have some fun today. And Brent, are you ready to have some fun?
Yes.
All right.
Even though I'm a boring lawyer.
Even though you're a boring lawyer. Listen, Sean has one of those law degrees and he's anything but boring.
Well, he's a litigator, and that the litigators are the guys that everybody thinks of are the ones that have the most fun experiences.
Yes, and let me tell you, it is so much fun to be in a relationship with a litigator. Let me tell you, not. But thank you, Brent. Let's have some fun. And next up from Salt Lake City, Utah, purpose-driven creator, helping visionaries transform ambition into automation, scaling success with innovative, empowering business solutions. Proud product of entrepreneurial roots, weaving in inventive thinking and disciplined drive to shape dreams into automated realities. Believes business magic happens through authentic connection, blending heart, imagination, and trust into champion lasting growth. Let's welcome to the show, Chase Avery. Chase, welcome to the Heart of Influence. And Chase, your fun fact, please.
Thank you for having me. My fun fact for you today is I know how to play 8 instruments and I'm self-taught on 7 of them.
Oh, what 8 instruments do you play? Let me guess. So guitar, drums.
That's 2 of them.
Okay.
We got piano.
Piano, saxophone.
Bass. What's that?
Bass. I was going to go saxophone. Bass.
Saxophone's another one. Yep.
Saxophone, okay.
Is that 5? Then there's the klung yao and bongos, which are 2 kind of variations of African drums. And then the cello, which is the only one that I'm not self-taught in.
Oh, very nice. Chase, that is impressive. 8 instruments. I don't know that we've had that on a Heart of Influence, but welcome to the Heart of Influence. And are you ready to have some fun?
Yes, Bella, I'm excited.
Let's do it. Next up from Temecula, California, expert advisor building business resilience through strategy, wisdom, and heart for over 2 decades. Passionate presenter, teacher, guide. There we go. Bridging clarity and confidence to complex decisions. Committed community advocate, inspiring positive impact for causes close to the heart and home. Let's welcome to the show, Nicole Lucas. Nicole, welcome to the Heart of Influence. And Nicole, your fun fact, please.
So fun fact, I lived in Japan for 3 years. And if you thought that serving heart happened early, it's nothing until you live in a foreign country.
Fair enough. Nicole, I don't think I ever want to live in a foreign country for every time I go to a foreign country, by the end of the trip, I'm like, I am so ready to get back to America.
You've
But
lived in Texas and it's like a foreign country.
that
So
is
am I on or no?
Where I don't know where you're highlighted. I don't think so.
I saw you for a second, Sean, then you disappeared.
Oh, there
There
you
we
are.
go.
Okay, got it. So, all right, awesome. Sorry, guys, for tech challenges. Bell, read it back to you. Let's rock and roll.
Let's rock and roll. And next we are going to Sandy, Utah, veteran real estate entrepreneur with nearly 16 years of industry expertise across sales, property management, and mortgage services. Founder and broker of 3 integrated companies serving clients through a full spectrum of real estate and lending model. Relationship-driven leader generating 95% of business through referrals, repeat clients, and emphasizing integrity, service, excellence, and strategic systems. Let's welcome to the show, Mayan Burton.
Is it Mayan?
Yes.
Mayan, warm welcome coming
Thank you.
from the great state of Utah. And please, your headline fun fact.
So I have 2 wonderful kids who are both adopted.
Oh, it's a beautiful thing. How old are your children?
My daughter is 17, my son is 11. They were both born in October within 4 days of each other. So a lot of
That's
fun.
beautiful. Well, Mayan, congratulations on your wonderful children and on being a Ryan's Heart of Influence. And are you ready to have at least a little bit of fun here today?
Let's do it.
Let's go. Come on, Bella, read it. Mayan is ready.
Mayan is ready and staying in that great state of Utah, which I hope to be skiing in again this season. Champion steady, sustainable investment growth to help families achieve lasting prosperity and financial independence for generations. Merges legal insight and investment acumen to optimize wealth preservation through thoughtful, efficient strategy planning. Draws on humble roots and discipline to empower others in protecting, growing, and enjoying their hard-earned wealth. Let's welcome to the show, Nate Martin.
Nate, warm welcome to the Heart of Influence. And Nate, please, your headline fun fact.
Awesome. Okay, so I served an LDS mission to the island of Jamaica. My wife isn't from there, but my mother-in-law is, and so they named their first daughter, which is now my wife, Jamaica. So
beautiful.
My wife, Jamaica, was on vacation there while I was serving as a missionary. So I met my wife, Jamaica, in Jamaica on my mission to Jamaica. And, then and we named our boy after the capital of Jamaica, Kingston.
That's awesome. Listen, if you're going to start a mission, here's what I'm hearing. Like Grand Cayman, Jamaica, sure as heck beats like the South Bronx. Am I hearing you correctly, Nate?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, hey, I love New York too, though. So big Yankee fan. So
come on, Nate. Jamaica, South Bronx. Come on. Bella, read it. Let's go.
Let's go from Jamaica to
God everywhere. But if you can do some snorkeling, some diving, get some sun, Nate, I'm hearing it. Let's go, Bella.
Let's go. Next up, the one and only from Sandy, Utah, business consultant and wealth architect, empowers entrepreneurs through tax optimization strategies, compound growth, and estate planning that amplifies wealth and legacy. Founder of a transformative firm dedicated to protecting peace, collapsing time, guiding visionary leaders towards financial liberation and unstoppable growth. Resilient advisor blends traditional advising with innovative designs, helping entrepreneurs convert pressure into strength and wealth into lasting global impact. Let's welcome to the show, Ryan. Let's get
Ryan, warm welcome to your Heart of Influence. Warm welcome to everybody joining, and special gratitude from all of us to Ryan for bringing everybody together here today. Mr. Ryan, what is your headline fun fact, please, sir?
My headline fun fact is 2 days ago, I completed my first 50-mile ultra marathon here in southern Utah.
Dude, when was it?
It was on Saturday.
How are we not promoting this more? That's sick, dude. How are you feeling?
Like I got run over by a truck, but
that should have been
I'm
like
here.
topic 1 of the huddle today. That's crazy, man.
I've been recovering and kind of in a cave since then. So I've been
So
in
what
hiding.
is physically the worst effect on your body from it? Is it like skin chafing? Is it like what's the worst thing?
The legs. It's just like complete fatigue. Like it's going like afterwards, I had to walk up like 2 steps to get to the restaurant we were eating at, and I thought I was going to collapse and just like fall into the street.
Yeah,
So
I think
it's
you should have
definitely
had
the
like
legs.
somebody feeding you grapes, Ryan, like laying in bed, like great feeding. So yes,
For
and
sure.
Bella does that for me at least twice a week. So I highly recommend it. Ryan, let's go, brother. Thank you. Thank you. Shall we do the things?
Let's do the things.
From feeding of grapes, let's introduce the woman who's been doing the introducing, the one and only one who began her career in influence as an 8-year-old selling crafts on her parents' front lawn. She progressed to being a 7-figure business generator in the space of network marketing. You don't hear that often. 24, 25, 26 years old. She's three-peating like Michael Jordan, except not in hoops against the Utah Jazz or anyone, but instead Bella Verita, in a male-dominated industry, was the #1 business broker in the state of Nevada for 3 straight years. She was the first woman ever to do it at all, and the youngest person, male or female, take that, dudes, to ever do it in the first place, let alone 3 straight times, 24, 25, and 26 years old. She then began to train Fortune 500 companies and entrepreneurs. In fact, in 2019, every sales team she worked with doubled their sales. Skier, surfer, scuba diver, adventurer in the most extreme of conditions. In fact, on Hawkeye at Deer Valley, threw ski poles at the very blind man that taught her how to do this. Yes, blind man, not YouTube is where she learned it. Philanthropist raising 10 figures. 10? What did he raise? Yeah, 10 figures, like 10 million bucks plus for charity with the Unblinded team, and this incredible woman, I'm saying it correctly, 8 figures, excuse me, like 8 figures, yes, 8. I'm miscounting today. My head is all over the place. 8 figures for charity, the one and only Bella Verita did. 2-time, about to be 3-time published author, who in 2023 publicly battled and defeated cancer. Let's welcome to Ryan's Heart of Influence, the woman in her 1900th 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 plus episode that put the heart in it, the one, the only, Bella Verita! Bella Verita, warm welcome to you. Please, your headline fun fact.
My headline fun fact today, Sean, is I did in fact learn to ski from a blind man in Deer Valley, Utah, and I currently have a torn meniscus. So I am just hoping and praying that I can get at least 1 ski day in before the ski season is over. It will definitely be in Deer Valley, Utah to celebrate, if that is all possible this year or this season. So that is my fun fact for today, Sean Callagy. I'm so grateful that you taught me to ski, but I'm so sad that I'm not currently able to ski this year.
And as a corollary fun fact, we've already been to the Stein Erickson at Deer Valley this year, and you did not hurt your meniscus there or skiing at all. So Bella Verita, we sat in an igloo when it wasn't snowy outside or something. Yes.
Yes, that is true.
Let's go, Bella Verita.
Let's go, Sean Callagy. So what are we doing here? What are these like participant people gonna do?
I don't know, because I don't know that Sean Callagy's even here yet.
Oh, are you his twin? Oh, no, that's my cue to let me introduce my co-host. That's my cue. I got it. Let me introduce my co-host so you guys know who he is. The man that Tony Robbins said, there's no one who leads with more heart and more integrity than Sean Callagy. He beats world champions like Becky at body surfing competitions. He's only one of 2 attorneys to win 2 top 100 national jury verdicts between 2014 and 2016, and the only one that's blind out of 1.2 million attorneys. In fact, the state of New Jersey actually named him one of New Jersey's most influential attorneys. He has spoken on stages such as Disney, T-Mobile, Salesforce, Tony Robbins 18 times. And when he's not busy flying around speaking on stages, he's an incredible philanthropist that raised nearly $10 million in 2 years for charities. And this year, he will be named the first blind, self-funded unicorn founder in the world. Let's welcome to the show, because Sean Callagy.
Thank you, Bella Verita. Thank you, Ryan, for making this magic happen. Warm welcome to everybody. And I'm going to go with this as my fun fact. We have the blessing and privilege on Apple Podcast of reaching number 10 in sports on all of Apple Podcasts. Just a couple weeks back with our Mookie Wilson, Dwight Gooden episode for my dad's 80th birthday. And this Tuesday, we begin the launch and the climb to be a top 5, preferably, no, we're going to be number 1 in business podcasts by Christmas Day. Number 1 in Christmas podcast business by Christmas Day, with my interview podcast episode of Gary Vaynerchuk premiering on Apple Podcasts at noon on this upcoming Tuesday, the sprint to number 1 by Christmas. That is our headline fun fact for today, Bella Vrita.
And this is what I know about you, Sean Callagy. You are a winner, so I'm sure we're going to make number 1.
Yes, we are going to get there, and we're going to make it happen. So, Bella Vrita, thank you. Thank you. Come on. Who's going
You
first?
come on. What are we doing? You come on. You tell these people what we're doing.
Yes.
Quit lollygagging.
Who's going first?
How about Brent goes first?
Okay, Brent, here's what we're doing. Have a little fun. Bella gets a little hyper with the energy. I'm totally calm or not. So what we're doing is
He already knows you're a litigator. He knows you're not calm.
I am definitely not a litigator, although I have litigated. Don't be putting false identities on me, Bella Vrita. You did that on Saturday. Enough of that stuff. So, yes. So, having some fun. Identity does matter.
Point proven, Brent.
What I am is someone that does masterfully and integriously collect relationships with people who integriously, masterfully, and repeatedly, continuously cause yes with amazing human beings. So, that said, we know that causing yes is the ultimate superpower in the world. This is a research and development laboratory. It's not a way to meet other super cool people and build relationships. But what we're really doing here is we are exploring, expressing, and advancing the most important critical ability that we believe people do not have. It is the entrepreneurial dilemma. I don't have the time to, I don't have the skill to, or the resources to multiply how I cause yes. It caused everything, but the ability to cause yes, and which yes is the cause, is the whole deal. It created the United States of America. It built the Greek and fell the Roman Empire and the Greek Empire. It caused Disney, the NFL, whatever it is that you're thinking about. You got the greatest thing in the world, but if you don't cause yes and cause yes to cause yeses in multiplication, nothing happens. So Brent, Bella's going to be anybody you want her to be. I say you pick something that will be like a yes multiplier, not just a direct yes, but it could be a sales yes, of course, but it could be a leadership yes, a management yes, a marketing yes. For what we call ecosystem mergers, you might think of them as strategic partnerships. It could be a yes in recruitment, fundraising, whatever, Brent, would benefit you most. But Bella's going to be that person because we know that that's a superpower in pitching, hooking, closing. Yuck, who wants that? But what does it look like when heart-centered, masterful, sophisticated people have a yes that should happen? How do you make that yes happen? That's what the heart of influence is all about. So Brent, Bella could be an ideal client. She could be an incredible ecosystem partner potentially. Somebody famous, maybe like an Oprah Winfrey or Warren Buffett. Anyone, Brent, that would make sense for you to go from hello to yes with. It doesn't have to be a final yes, Brent. It could simply be a yes that opens listening, opens the heart, and causes a yes for a longer conversation. So Brent, please, who would you like Bella to be? That in 3 minutes, you're going from hello to yes with.
That's my mind is just racing with all the different possibilities there because there's multiple places I'd like to connect with. We would love to grow our team. I love what I do. I love the clients that I work with. I'd love to convince somebody to move to Utah and join our team with some good skills and experience because that would expand some of the additional relationships we have here, both with other advisors as well as with clients. And
cool.
So well, Brent, I'm a really good arguer. I argue with Sean really well, so I think I would make a really good attorney.
Good.
So Brent, are you looking for what is it that Bella is? She an attorney or is she something else?
Attorney. So we need a
perfect.
skilled attorney.
Perfect.
Fortunately, one that
Skilled
doesn't
attorney.
argue. One who can consult with clients and help them see the benefit.
It doesn't argue. Bella's wrong for you, but she'll play somebody else. Bella, take us in.
Hello, this is Bella.
Hello, Bella. I am Brent Anderson. I'm an attorney at Holland & Hart and specialize in working with high net worth families and family offices and charitable organizations, and looking to add somebody to our team and understand you have some of those skills that you work with some similar clients.
I do. Yes, I have heard of your firm, And I'm honored that you gave me a call.
Yes, we are looking to grow our group. I'm looking for some succession planning. I don't know about you, but I don't intend to die at my desk like some attorneys do. Although, this kind of job allows us to work for a lot of years, consult with clients, but I'm looking for somebody to join a team and looking for somebody who wants to help grow something, but also inherit something.
So that sounds very interesting. But is it remote? Because I really do love sunny San Diego.
That's a great question. Probably right now, parts of it can be remote. I mean, since COVID, we've all learned that the opportunity and ability to work from a variety of locations works. Are you licensed in California? I imagine you are. Would you be willing to get licensed in Utah?
I would, but I don't really like the cold. Isn't it cold in Utah?
It certainly is during the winter. I don't like it much either. So I find my way to San Diego and Orange County throughout the winter months, as well as Hawaii. So, we just need to
So
hear
then,
something.
are you saying I would get to work remotely in Hawaii?
Do you have a home in Hawaii?
No, but I thought you said you did.
Well, I've worked remote from kind of all over at times. Home base here in Salt Lake, but travel enough that we're able to do some work remote. We have some members of our team. One lady in our Denver office actually splits time between San Diego and Denver already. So
Okay, so that is a possibility, and
sure.
so I'm hearing I can split time, and I'm hearing there could be a Hawaii trip in there too that I can work remotely.
Yeah, I mean we've not done that as a group, but why not put that on the calendar? Some team building in Hawaii.
Okay, well, I would be at least interested if that's on the table. I'd at least be interested in a longer conversation and see if I'm the right fit.
Well, so
my
again,
current law firm doesn't take me to Hawaii; they just take me to Grand Cayman. So I'd like to go to Hawaii, so we'll have a longer conversation.
well, our
And
firm,
private islands, Ryan, just tack on like Necker Island with Richard Branson. Let's tack on, perhaps all over the world, go to like Puerto Vallarta, Mexico this weekend. It's a rough life, Brent, but somebody's got to do it.
no, that's yeah. I just need to find my way onto that schedule as well.
Yes.
So
Let's go.
what I want is somebody who's passionate about helping people, helping families. I love making sure that families are taken care of. A lot of those families are philanthropists and engaging in philanthropy, helping them do smart philanthropy, helping them do compliant philanthropy.
So Brent, I'm sorry to interrupt because I do have to run, but I've raised nearly $10 million for charity in a couple years. It is definitely, was joking. Thank you for aligning with my sense of humor, because that definitely feels like alignment there, because I do, want to enjoy my work as well. So if it's okay with you, I got to run right now, but could we have a longer conversation over the next day or two? And I'm even willing to fly over and meet you.
That'd be great. We'll get something scheduled. I'll reach
Perfect.
right back out.
Awesome job. Belle of Rita, where are we going after Brent?
After Brent, we're going to Michelle.
Michelle, please, who do you want Bella to be that you're going from hello to yes with?
I would like her to be a business coach who would be a strategic partner for me with my business as a fractional CMO.
Oh, fractional CFO, MO. Let's go, Bella of Rita.
Hello, this is Bella.
Hi, Bella. I am Michelle Darty. I'm with Second Harvest Marketing, which really is stepping in as a fractional CMO for small to mid-sized business, actually, to help them with their marketing and bringing it all together as one. And I really was drawn to your experience as a business coach. We really could be very complementary for each other and would love to be a resource for you. So hoping to be able to chat with you a little bit about, the potential that we could have and maybe being your go-to fractional CMO as you're working with businesses that need some help in the marketing area.
Yeah, so sounds interesting. Can you tell me a little bit more about like the offer, what that looks like, and what the expectations would be?
Sure. So really, as you're working with businesses, I know if they're starting out, sometimes they're just not ready for marketing. They're ready for that first harvest to where they get those small, quick wins. But really, the businesses that are heading into their second season that really need to grow into a sustainable harvest going into their second, third, and fourth, that's what I'm here to do. And so what that would look like is coming in to just take an overview of what they have been doing with their marketing, getting that clean, or even just getting it set up from the very beginning because they didn't have that done in the first place, and making sure that all the right channels, all the right places are activated, that's going to have their full marketing strategy come together as one. And so as you and I work together, it would really, be as a resource for you, at least would be, to actually show your expertise within the marketing area to know who to go to and how to get even deeper as you're focusing on the overarching business strategy for the entire company.
Sounds interesting. I think I'm gonna need a little bit more information, about what it all looks like, about the company, see if it's the right fit. Is there any information that you can send to me about the role, about the opportunity, and that I can look over, and then maybe we can have a longer conversation?
Absolutely. I have a lot of information, a few case studies that I can share with you, just some examples of some clients that I've previously worked with that we've gotten results just based on taking a step back, re-strategizing, and then moving forward towards the goals they were looking for. So happy to share that with you, along with an overview of, all of the areas that I'm able to touch and take a look at, and then would be happy to schedule something longer with you in the next few days.
Beautiful. I would love that, Michelle. So let's schedule that and send that over, and let's schedule the next couple of days, and we can go from there.
Great. Sounds
Excellent
wonderful.
job, Michelle. Brent, let's get to the feedbackers. Bella Verita, please.
Let's get to the feedbackers, otherwise known as judges. Judges is the time in the show that we get to give back in the form of feedback. So it's going to be 30 seconds of feedback for either Michelle or Brent, something that they did great, something that they could do to improve, and then what is one word on how they left you feeling. So it's 30 seconds of feedback, something they did great, something they could do to improve, and then one word on how they left you feeling. So let's kick it off with Nicole. And Nicole, how about your 30 seconds of feedback for Michelle, please? Just unmute for us, Nicole.
I was talking to myself. Sorry. Michelle, I loved how much information you shared. I do feel like maybe at first it might have been a little more information than what one can digest all at one time. But that was a lot of information. I really enjoyed that.
Beautiful. And what's one word of how you're left feeling?
Interested.
Beautiful. Bella Verita, Nicole's interested.
Nicole is interested. Let's go, Nate. Nate, how about your 30 seconds of feedback for Brent, please?
Brent, we need to connect. I might have some connections for you, by the way, a little bit later. But I think Brent, you did a good job. I think obviously I can kind of tell that you are definitely looking for something specific. And so it may have been a little too short of time to be able to explain exactly maybe what that was. But I think it was overall was great.
Cool. And what's one word of how Brent made you feel, Nate?
Educated.
I thought it was going to be Jamaican. Oh, Rita, come on.
That is fun. One of Sean's favorite things, Jamaican patties, actually, Nate.
Yes.
He's not well versed in as a foodie, but he loves Jamaican patties.
And James Bond and Ian Fleming.
That is true. Let's go, Chase. Chase, how about your 30 seconds of feedback for Nicole, please?
For Nicole or for Michelle?
Thank you for Michelle. Thank you.
Okay, gotcha. I was like, I can give feedback on feedback.
Thank you for that.
Yeah, Michelle, I really did enjoy how on how prepared you are for all of that information, kind of like what Nicole was saying. You do have ready for everything you're capable of doing for somebody else. I will say, when it comes to me in a similar industry of being a service provider for somebody else, people really care about just the good that you can give, just the value that you can give, not necessarily who you are in the first conversation, but just what they can get. It's kind of a selfish thing, but I think that's a point of improvement, honestly, for both of us, is what I was hearing when you were talking. But I thought you did great.
Awesome. And one word of how Michelle made you feel.
Relatable.
Beautiful. Belle of Rita, you're relatable.
I'm relatable. Thank you, Sean. You're relatable too. Let's go, Mayan. Mayan, how about your 30 seconds of feedback for Brent, please?
I thought Brent had a well-defined idea of who he was looking for. I would have loved to see more questions about what Bello was looking for on her side to help that relatability in that conversation a little bit more, and see where those hits or those fits really made sense for both sides, and so that the conversation could move to that next level as far as what that next conversation is going to be when they get back together.
Awesome. And one word, Mayan, of how you felt.
Interested.
Nice. Belle of Rita, got some interested folks.
We got some interested folks. That takes us to Ryan. And Ryan, how about your 30 seconds of feedback for Michelle, please?
Yeah, I think, Michelle, you did a really good job of explaining what you do. I think you're very knowledgeable, and I think the confidence in what you do came through. I think one area of opportunity would be kind of seeking a little bit more of that emotional rapport right out of the gate, and kind of maybe highlighting why you're looking to connect with that person specifically. And, you could have made something up. I know this is kind of a awkward on the spot kind of role playing, but just diving into why that person attracted you to want to reach out and collaborate, to make them feel like, okay, they're seen, they're heard, and they're valued, and that's why you're reaching out, I think would have been helpful. But the word that I would use to describe your role play would be confidence.
Beautiful. Well, brother, thank you for that. Ryan, and you know what time it is, Ryan? It's time that Bella flips the script, puts my butt in the hot seat. Belle of Rita, over to you.
Yes, my favorite time in the show. Brent, Michelle, you both had to go from hello to yes. So now I have the opportunity to put Sean on the hot seat in a scenario that he has no idea about, because I've been over here cooking them up as the show has been going on. Ultimately, Ryan, you get to choose one of the three scenarios that Sean goes from hello to yes. He knows nothing about any of them. You can even change anything about any of them, or you can scrap them all together and come up with something much, much harder on your own. Ryan, are you ready to hear what I have for today?
Let's rock.
All right. Option number one is, I thought Sean could role play Michelle going from hello to yes with the founder of Unblinded Duckware and what duck shoes. And what Unblinded Duck Shoes do is they quack as you're walking, because it helps blind people know that you are coming. So that is option number one, to be the fractional marketing director for the Unblinded Duck Shoes. That's option number one. Option number two is Sean could role play Brent, causing an attorney to move from Hawaii to Utah to join his firm. That's option number two. And then option number three is Sean could role play Mayan, going from hello to yes with the woman who is going to move from Hawaii to Utah to find her dream home in Utah. So those are the three options I have for you today. Ryan, do any of those tickle your fancy, or do you have something much harder cooked up in your mind you'd like to see Sean do?
Let's do the Brent moving somebody, but let's go to like Alaska instead. And they have to be there. They can't be working remotely. They have to be in Alaska year round through the winters.
So they're moving from Hawaii to Alaska, and they have to live in Alaska year round.
Correct.
Fantastic. So, Sean, you're going to play the role of Brent, and who should we have play the attorney?
Let's have Nicole, you're going to play the attorney.
She's shaking her head no. Are you not up for this?
I'm completely up for it.
All right, let's do it. So, Sean, you're role playing Brent. We're now pretending you're based in Alaska, and you've got to cause Nicole to move from Hawaii to Alaska to work full time. There is no remote options available.
Got it. Okay. Hi, is Miss Nicole available?
This is her.
Hey, Miss Nicole. This is Brent. We had a 3-minute conversation scheduled for today. Is it still a good time for you? I'm sorry, is it still a good time for
Yes.
you? Oh, wonderful. Thank you. So, quick question though, with how busy you are and how beautiful Hawaii is and all the incredible things, if I could ask this, what even prompted you? I'm so honored, by the way, but what even prompted you in the first place to schedule this conversation?
I was drawn into you being focused around teamwork, like team everything. It's a huge thing that's not happening in today's world.
Oh, thank you. Very, very grateful. And if I can ask you, with your work as an attorney, currently, what's the ultimate vision? If Nicole, this teamwork dynamic, your career, your degree, your mastery, all this works ideally, magically, like dream level, what happens for you if everything goes perfectly in the rest of your career? Please, what's the ultimate why?
So don't laugh, but the ultimate is balance. And I feel that's not an ultimate currently, but that is my ultimate, having that work-life balance, being able to step away and truly step away.
Yeah. Well, how and what is it that you would love to have in balance, Nicole? Like, what does that look like for you, and what's the why behind it? So, like, where does money, time, magic, like, how does that all fit together in balance? In the
So
dream, like the absolute dream.
in the absolute dream, money is not even an issue. Like money is kind of an afterthought because you're not worried about that at this point. In the absolute dream, I've got more time with my kids. I've got more time with my husband. I have the ability to not have to worry about clients and accounts and can fully step away.
Awesome. Well, I appreciate that. So from that place of financial abundance being fully in place, time freedom, spending time with your kids, your wonderful husband, and just having that freedom, kind of share a few things that may or may not resonate with you.
Absolutely.
Okay. So as we know, and I always lean in directly, this opportunity does have a move from Hawaii to Alaska, right? Alaska, beautiful place, incredible place. I'm not even going to get into the conversation of like Hawaii versus Alaska, because what we're really here to talk about at the end of the day is how you get to financial freedom, time freedom, because if financial and time freedom were ultimately in place, then a lot could happen from there, including a move back to Hawaii or to somewhere else. There's no possibility in 3 minutes I'll have enough time to even lean into that, except to say this. What I'm masterful at is the team building structure, but of course, how you cause yes that provides you freedom. That's what I promise. That's the guarantee of coming to work with me, Brent, Miss Nicole, is learning and mastering how to do exactly that. And once we have that, then we have financial abundance, we have time freedom to do whatever it is we want. So the way I'm looking at this is, if you do everything as masterfully as we're talking about, this could be a forever move to Alaska, if you truly love it, or this could be like a 3-year move to Alaska, where we build ecosystems in Alaska foundationally, spread this work all over America, have you in financial abundance, time freedom with massive duplication, and you could be living anywhere you want to in the world. So that's what we're talking about. So far, we're at time. So very simply, Miss Nicole, my question is, would it be worth 30 minutes of your time so I could draw a much more clear picture of how this would actually work, what you'd be doing, and realize that this would be within your control, your leverage to create all this freedom we're talking about with the mastery that I promise to co-create with you. So Miss Nicole, how would it resonate with you or not to have a 30-minute follow-up conversation on Zoom where I can paint all this picture for you, please?
Wait, what happened to Hawaii?
I'm sorry?
What happened to Hawaii? Can't you take me to Hawaii and I work from Hawaii?
Unfortunately, this is in Alaska because here's the deal. we have some very powerful ecosystem opportunities that would create a blueprint for us to work and go forward in states across the country. If we make Alaska work, and with such deep inroads already, and this is what would be there for you, then we have the opportunity to take this anywhere you want, including to Hawaii. So this is the opportunity. And I'm not asking you to say yes yet. We haven't even talked about all the pieces of it. There's incredible things also in Alaska. That's part of my presentation. All I'm simply proposing, Nicole, is an open heart and mind and a 30-minute follow-up conversation where you get all the things you wanted. Because what I'm hearing is you want financial freedom and time freedom much more than you want Hawaii versus Alaska right now. And if I'm wrong, tell me, but am I at least hearing that correctly?
You are. Yeah, I'm open to more.
Cool. So how would that resonate to schedule that 30 minutes?
Let's do it.
Awesome. Well, thank you, Ms. Nicole. Really appreciate you. And we're really excited about everything that you come and offer with your heart and mind. I know that Alaska may not be the preference over Hawaii, but we're going to work on getting you there. So we'll schedule that and ... out of roll. Let's go, Nicole. Great job, by the way, as you or, Nicole, the lawyer. But Brent, I'm going to go here first, come back to Nicole. So Brent, how did I do as you? And by the way, thanks for being in that participant seat. Did a wonderful job yourself. How did I do as you having that conversation with Nicole? And how was your time on Ryan's Heart of Influence here today? Please, Brent.
Great. I took some good notes. Actually, I liked how you found out from her, got her to talk more. Something that I could have done more of to find out, like you said, you initially asked, why are you even on this call? People anticipate taking calls, and what are you looking for? And then assuming that actually squares with what you can offer, then presenting that first. I very wise to kind of find out what the interest is and how what you have to offer matches that, or could match that if through a further conversation. I really enjoyed that.
Yeah, Brent, thank you. And do you know how I relate to myself, Brent? Like what I am in this role? I'm a mouse. And I'm looking for lions with thorns in their feet.
Sure.
And I'm here to simply remove those thorns.
Makes
And when
sense.
we approach things that way, magic happens. We were with a social media influencer that gets as many as 80 million views on a video, has 100+ million view videos this person has created. Saturday, Bella and myself and some of the team members sat with her till 10 o'clock at night. And, my world is not about social media, but our conversation was about how we can actualize her audience and all the people like her. And if I would have started that conversation by just, quote, pitching that at her, about 10 o'clock in the morning, she would have laughed me out the door. By 10 o'clock at night, she was like, we have to do this. Because I discovered her pain, brought in what we can do to satisfy, her and all people like her, and this massive vision that stops her from flying places to work with us like she was on Saturday. So awesome.
That's
Great
great.
job, Brent. Thanks for being here, brother. Let's go, Nicole. Really wonderful job. Love the energy. Like, what, Hawaii? I love that. It was a really great job. The feedback. How did I do in that conversation? And how was your time, Nicole, on the Heart of Influence today?
Yeah, no, first off, that was great. I was trying to throw you off. Because I feel like that's the parts that we're not really
Thanks, Nicole. I love when people give them a hard time, so thank you.
I think that's not talked about enough, is like, okay, those one-offs where we do get thrown off and we're like, okay, how do we recover from that? So I really liked how you're like, I'm sorry, what?
Yes.
But yes, I've enjoyed my time here, so thank you.
Awesome job, Nicole. Appreciate you. Let's go, Mayan.
Mayan had to jump. Next choice.
I hope not out of a plane. Let's go, Nate. Thank you, Nate, for your being here today, for the feedback you're giving. And Nate, please, how was your time today on Ryan's Heart of Influence?
Feedback for you, is that right?
Oh no, just overall, how was your time today, Nate? I mean, you could share any feedback you want, on that, or how was your time overall?
No, it was great. Yeah, this was, this was awesome. It was also, I've heard a lot of good things about you, Sean, from Ryan. So it was actually nice to officially meet you, and that pitch was actually really good. Like Brent, I also took some good notes for some future conversations that I'll be having here soon. So just really appreciate, you know, being able to meet you and be able to kind of feel that energy that Ryan has been telling me about, and was grateful to learn from you here.
No, thanks, brother. And we always say this, it's very simple. If there's any push energy, like it isn't like manipulative concealment, it's just like wide open, like, hey, like what's not perfect for you? And we get to the truth with people. It's like, hey, you know, this could be interesting. Do you want to have a conversation about it? Right. And that's a massive macro headline. There's many details under that, but that's really just the energy of it. And when people feel that they're not being manipulated, meaning there's concealment, there's pressure, like there's some unspoken intention, and we're just dealing in truth. Like, let's get the truth with each other. We always say that integrity-based human influence is the loving pursuit of the relevant truth. And the truth is that all of you are here because you want something more. So am I. I want to work with incredible people like yourselves that want to cause yes. And we have massive leverage we can create together. It's fun. And this is a way to get to know each other and give value by people meeting each other. And if people are interested, there's more, there's more. If there's not, that's awesome. Thanks for like coming in today. Like that's the energy. And I know that you're all picking that up. So thank you for that. And great job for sure. Nate, Bella Verita, over to you.
Let's go to Michelle, who also was in that participant seat. I think you'd make a great fractional CFO for Unblinded Duckware, but maybe that's coming to a town near you. But Michelle, how was your time with us on the Heart of Influence?
And we do know CMO. We do know CMO. I said CFO, and I corrected myself before, but CMO. And yes,
oh,
Michelle,
did I say CFO also?
You're modeling my rapid incorrect statement and edit.
I meant CMO. Yes.
Michelle, do you see the influence I have over people? That I say it once and they repeat it. But Michelle, over to you.
Yeah, no, I think fractional CFOs have been more of a thing than CMOs, so I totally understand the mix up. But no, this has been great, and I appreciate the opportunity to participate. I think the biggest thing, Sean, was being able to just see that you're calm throughout the entire thing, and it goes back to, you know, not trying to push, really, you know, just trying to figure out what the problems are. And that's definitely something that I need to be reminded of. Although it's gotten easier to talk about what I do, it's still that sales side of me, of my services, still needs that help. So
yeah. And if I could share this, would it be okay if I shared something, Michelle, real quick?
Sure.
You're in the easiest place in the entire world. People's marketing is an absolute categorical, horrifically insane disaster. Always. Always. Everyone has massive leakage in their marketing world. So if I'm you, it's just like creating a vision for people and then comparing yourself, whatever your fees are, to the tiny little bit of value you have to add to close the disaster of their marketing. And I would like really sit in that space, like clear vision of where people want to go, and then expose the holes in the solution. Hey, like what's going great, what's not going great. And they're going to tell you all these things not going great because marketing is a disaster for business people, always. And then you're like, okay, so amazing, let's have a long conversation. And then the comparative value of you is, hey, if we can get you X number of more clients a month, which I'm sure would dwarf the cost of you, then you're in, you know, an amazing place. But then you're always looking to repeatedly and continuously as a fractional CMO ongoingly keep closing those holes for people, because as they dynamically grow, more holes emerge. Like the bigger you are, the more you have, the more holes you even have. Am I hearing you correctly that that's what you do? And is that true what I'm saying about marketing in general?
Yes, absolutely. But the harder thing to overcome in that is that everybody thinks they know marketing. They know it's a mess, but they also think they don't need help. And
Yes.
so that's the hurdle I constantly have to overcome.
100%. But all you have to do is start punching the holes in what they have after they tell you how great everything is going. But if you do it correctly and you cause people to vulnerably open, there's massive help every single time. Everyone, every single time. And the other thing is most marketing people are really terrible at their job. I'm sure you're not. So you're also competing against a world of nonsense and holes. So like businesses have holes, the marketing people are terrible. Your certainty and mastery in communicating about what you do, like that's the game to get to the truth, like with people and rising your mastery, and you will dominate. I have no doubt. Sound good?
Great. Thank you.
Awesome. Bella Verita, does that bring us to the man of the hour?
It doesn't quite yet because we have Chase. So Chase, thank you for being here. Excellent job in the feedbacker seat. So before we get to Ryan, Chase, how was your time with us on the Heart of Influence?
I know Ryan's great, but I wouldn't mind being the man of the hour. That's totally okay.
The man of the hour.
I'll never take that from Ryan.
You can be the co-man of the hour.
There you go. Sean, it was an absolute pleasure getting to just meet you and see what you do. I'm very grateful that there are other people out there such as yourself who are leagues ahead of me in their story of just building a system of adding value to other people's lives. It's a very inspirational thing to see, and I'm quite a visionary person. So getting to envision myself down the line of somebody just needs to come to me because they just need value added to their life, and that's all I want to do in this world. And so just getting to hear the feedback, getting to see how you work, your energy. I'm grateful you're here, and I'm grateful I got to meet you, man.
Chase, grateful as well. Here's the deal, brother. It's not just the mastery of causing yes. It's which yeses we're focused on causing. That is the exponential insane force multiplier. Just think of what I described from Saturday night.
Mm-hmm.
There's a big difference between talking to somebody and saying, hey, let's like partner up. I see they have 3,000 Instagram followers, right? Versus somebody who's got like 1 million and causes 2 billion views a month. Like that's a different conversation where there's just much more value you can co-create together. So what I would share with people is the reason Ryan has the Heart of Influence and he's just getting himself rock and rolling here is so that he can create conversations with people with really robust ecosystems. Like we're all created equal in terms of being entitled and to love and respect. I believe that. I love everybody. I respect everyone. I really do. I don't love all behavior. I don't respect all behavior, but I love and respect all people. Right. So we know that, but I'm blind, and putting me as the quarterback of my Jets, maybe in joking energy, they would do even better since they're 2-8. But of course, but of course we know that the Jet quarterback would be 50,000, would be virtually infinitely better at playing quarterback in the NFL than I as a blind person. Right. So I am not created equally to play quarterback of the Jets. Neither are people to be the ecosystem partners for you. Of course, Chase, for Nate, for Nicole, for Brent, for Michelle, for everybody here. So with intentionality, like how do we find those ecosystems and have those conversations, since we all have a very limited ability to cause yes? That's the game, but we'll talk a little more about ACT-I in a second. So yes, Chase, I can hear your congruence. You're very masterful at causing yes. I'm clear. And like, let's go cause the yeses that make the most impact the fastest. Make sense?
Makes sense.
Let's go, brother. And that brings us to the co-man of the hour that made this all possible, the growth-driven, heart-centered, integrous, committed to mastery. Ryan, love and appreciation, my brother. And your final on your Heart of Influence. Massive appreciation on behalf of everybody for bringing everybody together today. Over to you.
Yeah, really appreciate everyone diving into this. Sean, it's always a pleasure to see you and to do things with you. And Bella, you're amazing. I appreciate both of your energy and everyone's time. I know everyone's super busy and it's hard to carve out time like this. So I'm grateful that everyone was able to come. Hopefully I'm not the only one kind of seeing all the connections that can be made. And I look forward to seeing what happens from this room and from what's possible. There's a lot of amazing potential here. So I'm looking forward to future conversations and diving into it. Appreciate y'all.
Yeah. Connect with Ryan, connect with each other, go do the things. And Bella Verita, in your final, please. Because you came here 5.5 years ago now, Bella. And it's like the Hotel California. Once you enter, you can never leave. Let's go.
That is very, very true. And it couldn't be more honored and more blessed. And, I love this show because it is just such a fun way to meet people. You guys would never meet. And I think I heard Nate say he might have someone for Brent. And that's the whole purpose of this show, is to connect with each other. And our team can definitely help facilitate those connections, help facilitate what more you could do together if you want more. So definitely click that link in the chat, have a conversation with someone on our team. And if you're up for a little fun, there is the number for the ACT-I. Sean will talk about that and give our ACT-I a call. So Sean, back to you.
Bella Verita, guess what I just thought that I'm going from hello to yes with you about?
Uh-oh.
Why in Puerto Vallarta it makes complete sense for your torn meniscus to rehab while scuba diving. So we'll talk more about that later.
Oh, I'm intrigued.
Okay.
I think that'd be great. I think I heard the ocean cures COVID and torn meniscus. So let's go do it.
Let's go. So for everybody, massive gratitude to you. We have some gifts on behalf of Ryan and on Blinded Acti. Everybody's talking about AI, but there's a big difference between agents knowing things, and most agents don't really know things very well. So we got like knowing agents that are incredible, but we also have agents that do things like cause yes, the only attainable superpower. So if you feel some resonance, some pull, some curiosity, some of the things you're seeing here, our Acti agents are the best in the world. By far not close. Bold claim. Check it out. Tell me if I'm lying. Yes, thank you for that. That's our gift. And we end every show by saying this. I may be physically blind, which I am, but I'm absolutely certain as the possibilities for acceleration, those possibilities sit right in front of our very face. But we could all use a little unblinding, because with the possibilities for the financial abundance, time, freedom, and impact we desire right in front of our very eyes, there's a challenge, Belvrita, and everyone. And that challenge, of course, is that we are all blind.
And just learning to see. Bye-bye, everyone.
Thanks, everybody. Ryan, great job, brother. Great job, Belle. Everybody. Pleasure. Happy Mastery Monday. Go get it.